In a quiet village nestled in South Holland, USA, lived a young boy named Ethan. He toiled away in a local restaurant, serving dishes to customers day in and day out. But there was a sense of melancholy that hung over him, a feeling of dissatisfaction with the monotonous 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. life that seemed to define his existence. Ethan wasn't just burdened by his job, he was weighed down by debt and a gnawing desire to escape the clutches of what he called the rat race. He dreamt of a life where he wouldn't be shackled by paychecks to paychecks, a life of financial freedom. Ethan notices that Mr. Anderson, the owner of the restaurant, rarely comes to his restaurant and spends most of his time traveling to different countries. One day, as he wiped tables in the restaurant, he couldn't hold back his curiosity any longer. He decided to seek counsel from Mr. Anderson, the proprietor of the restaurant and a prosperous entrepreneur. That day was a quiet evening. After the last patron had departed, Ethan approached Mr. Anderson with a mixture of humility and curiosity. "Mr. Anderson," he ventured, "might you be willing to share your insights on achieving financial freedom? I am keen to understand the principles that have led you to your current state." Mr. Anderson, having witnessed this yearning in other aspirants before, regarded Ethan with a knowing smile. Gesturing for him to take a seat, he embarked on a discourse, meticulously laying out the guiding tenets that had paved his own path to financial independence. "Listen, young boy. If you want to achieve financial freedom, you have to follow 6 rules of achieving financial freedom. Rules 1. Rich people do not work for money. They make money work for them by investing in assets that generate passive income, such as real estate, stocks, businesses, royalties, and so on. They also use leverage, tax advantages, and compound interest to grow their wealth exponentially. For example, a rich person might buy a rental property with a mortgage and use the rent income to pay off the loan and expenses, while also benefiting from appreciation and tax deductions. A poor person, on the other hand, would work hard for a salary and spend it on liabilities that lose value or incur expenses, such as cars, clothes, gadgets, and so on. Rules 2. Rich people learn financial literacy. Financial literacy is the ability to understand how money works and how to manage it effectively. It includes skills such as budgeting, saving, investing, accounting, etc. Financial literacy is essential for achieving financial freedom because it allows one to make informed decisions about their money and avoid common pitfalls such as debt, inflation, scams, etc. For example, a financially literate person would know how to create a cash flow statement to track their income and expenses, how to diversify their portfolio to reduce risk and increase returns, and how to use debt wisely to leverage their assets. Rules 3. Rich people mind their own business. This means focusing on building your own assets and increasing your net worth rather than working for someone else's business and making them rich. It also means taking responsibility for your own financial situation and not relying on others such as employers, the government, or family to provide for you. For example, a person who minds their own business would start their own venture or side hustle that aligns with their passion and skills, rather than settling for a job that they hate or that pays poorly. They would also seek out opportunities to learn new skills and expand their network, which can help them grow their business. Rules 4. Rich people work to learn, don't work for money. This means choosing a career or a job that can teach you valuable skills and knowledge that can help you achieve your financial goals, rather than just working for a paycheck. It also means being willing to learn from others who are more successful or experienced than you, such as mentors, coaches, or role models. For example, a person who works to learn might take a lower-paying job that offers them more training and exposure to different aspects of the business, rather than a higher-paying job that limits their growth potential. They might also read books, attend seminars, or join online courses that can teach them new things that can improve their financial literacy or business acumen. Rules 5. The rich people invent money. This means being creative and innovative in finding ways to create value and solve problems that can generate income or wealth. It also means being able to spot opportunities and take action on them before others do. For example, a person who invents money might come up with a new product or service that meets an unmet need or demand in the market, Or they might find a way to improve an existing product or service that makes it more efficient or profitable. They might also use their imagination and visualization skills to create a clear vision of their desired financial outcome and act as if it is already true. Rule 6. Rich people. Overcoming obstacles. This means facing and overcoming the challenges and difficulties that come along the way of achieving financial freedom. It also means developing a positive attitude and mindset that can help you cope with stress, fear, doubt, failure, criticism, and so on. For example, a person who overcomes obstacles might view problems as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than as setbacks or failures. They might also use affirmations, gratitude, meditation, or other techniques to cultivate a positive mental state that can help them attract more abundance and success. Challenges are part of the journey, Mr. Anderson said softly. Develop a positive mindset. See problems as opportunities for growth. Cultivate resilience and keep moving forward even when things get tough. As Ethan listened, a spark ignited within him. The principles Mr. Anderson shared were like a roadmap to the life he'd always yearned for. From that day on, Ethan devoured books on financial literacy, started learning about investments, and even began brainstorming business ideas during his breaks. Years passed, and Ethan transformed from a waiter with dreams to a young man on a mission. He launched his own business using the principles he'd learned from Mr. Anderson, and slowly but surely he started generating passive income streams, escaping the clutches of debt and inching closer to true financial freedom. The village of South Holland watched as Ethan's determination and knowledge turned his life around. He became an inspiration to others, sharing the principles of financial freedom with those who were ready to listen. And as he looked back at his journey, he knew that his encounter with Mr. Anderson had been the turning point. The moment he embraced the path to financial freedom, leaving behind the monotony of the rat race forever.